Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com, and we are here today on the campus of Baldwin-Wallace University.
Yeah!
And we're here with Victoria Bussert,
yes.
Director of the Musical Theater Program here. Congratulations on, what is it, 17 years
17
here now, huh?
years at Baldwin-Wallace. This year, university.
University,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
What are you guys rehearsing here on stage?
We're rehearsing Follies, and this is the first production of Follies in the Cleveland area in 25 years.
Seriously?
And I know it because I did the last one.
Did you really?
I did. Yeah.
What is it about this show? It's just really complicated. It's so much going on.
It's very complicated. It's very big. It requires an incredible skill set from the cast. And I thought this was the one year that we could pull this off. We have hijacked 7 of our faculty to be in the cast with our students, cast of 48.
Oh my God.
And we have faculty from voice, from theater, from music theater, and from dance, all participating with the students.
And you're double casting this, so you have
And
two
all our
different
leads are double
productions?
cast.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're getting more students really get a chance.
More students get a chance to play leads.
Right.
And there's also a ton of choreography, and showgirls. I mean, the costumes, Charlotte Yetman, the costume designer, is remarkable.
And this
As
really,
is Greg Daniels, as you'll see behind me. He's
yes,
pretty astounding.
He's leading the rehearsal here today.
Yeah.
So what makes this program as good as it is? Because you take and do a showcase every year in New York
We do.
with your students, and almost every single one of them ends up signing with an agent. That's unheard of, really.
It is
in this
unheard
business.
of. In the past 3 years, 100% with agents, and they work. I'm really happy to say they work. Right now, from last year's graduating class, we have one on tour with American Idiot. We have one who's on a Disney cruise with Disney Magic.
Wow.
One did Goodspeed Opera, did Carousel at Goodspeed Opera. So they're all over. It's really exciting.
Well, tell me what the secret is. I mean, really, what do you bring? Obviously, but you have a track record in order to get these agents to show up. Because that's what's the hard part, right? Getting in front of them.
Well, the good thing is because I continue my professional directing career going, they know that I will train my students to be able to hire them. So we demand that the students really work at a professional level, right from right now. I mean, in rehearsals, they are working on normal equity professional rules. And so it makes it a lot easier to hire them. There's not that learning curve once they graduate.
Right. So they know that they can actually
hire them immediately.
Jump right in.
Exactly.
Jump right in. And what has the quality of the students been since you have this reputation now? I'm sure you're getting
They're
a higher
amazing.
level of applicants.
We get between 250 and 300 students auditioning a year.
And you're choosing how
And
many?
we have a class of 16 each year. So we get to handpick them, and they're incredible people. Not just artists, but they're really interesting, inspiring people to be around.
And when they're here, they're getting an education as well,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
I mean, we can't forget that this is their chosen field. However, they're getting a rounded education.
They really are. They don't get a free ride. There aren't simplified classes for them. If they're taking anatomy, they're cutting up cadavers right next to the pre-med kids. So
Right?
Yeah, they don't get a free ride.
And then what's their schedule like here? I mean, what are these kids going through?
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So these kids will have been at ballet at 7 a.m., and we will be in this theater till 10:30 tonight. And if they're lucky, they get to grab, a half an hour lunch, 45-minute dinner.
Right.
But they love it.
But it all pays off.
Yeah,
in the end.
they do this because they really love doing it.
And how is it working out for you? Because did you really plan on this when you came? I doubt it. I mean,
I didn't. Well, I never thought I would teach. I love it. I can't believe how much I love teaching. Maybe even more than professional directing, although I love bouncing back and forth. I find that just when I'm tired of one, I'm going back to the other.
You get an opportunity to do the other.
Yeah.
Because art like this is a very, I want to say, internally focused. There's a lot of ego going on. In order for you to put yourself out there and take the rejection, It's
Yeah,
not
there's
something.
a lot of fear, and the
Yeah.
fear gets balanced by, a big personality, because you are always putting yourself out and risking when
Yeah.
you do this.
How do you train that with some? Because some of that has to be just naturally born with certain people. They're more outgoing.
But I think putting them in these situations, it's like building a muscle. They keep working, working that courage and that confidence,
Right.
and challenging them on a piece that most colleges and universities would never tackle.
This is an ambitious production. Talk a little bit about what goes on in this show, because this is sort of a theater for theater people, isn't it? This is.
It is. It was all based on a photograph of Gloria Swanson standing in the rubble of a Broadway theater. Oh, and now we're in
And
real
the show
theater.
must go
The
on.
show must go on. And there's
See
Jill on
that?
Flash Lane.
And it's true.
And it's true. It is true. I mean,
That's
here we
part
go.
of what
This-
it is,
yeah.
But we are going to wrap it up because we're in the middle of a huge storm here, and you
Yes,
have
we
work to
are.
do. And
We
thank
have
you
work
for
to-
taking time.
Thank
Vicki,
you for coming out in the middle of the storm, Thomas. I appreciate it.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
And we'll check in with you again.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Hey, it's Thomas Mulready from CoolCleveland.com. Have a great week in Cool Cleveland.